Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Humankind with the new Cultures of Africa content pack. Again, thank you to Amplitude and Sega for sponsoring this series. Very much appreciated. You guys can find links in the description down below. So we are now playing as the Swahili in the medieval era, and we actually seem to have timed that perfectly to get 3 stars right off the bat, which is a little bit nuts. The Swahili are a mercantile civ, and we have access to the Bandari, which looks outstandingly good. 3 money per number of unique types of resources available. It doesn't even say it has to be just luxuries, any resources, unique types. That's nuts. Not to mention we get every bit of influence for adjacent coastal water, so we can get tons of influence and stability per adjacent regular district. We also have access to the Mtepe, which is apparently a naval transport unit. I don't think it actually is... Yeah, supplants units on embark. This isn't actually a boat we build, it's just a new automatic naval transport, so we get access to that right away. Very unusual, but alright. So let's see how strong these Bandaris are. Oh my god! 39 gold, 9 food, 3 science, 10 stability, and 12 influence. Oh my god, those are powerful. Okay. Yeah, we're building a bunch of these. Frickin' heck. Yeah, I can get a lot of money now. I can get a lot of money. Let's also place down the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. I don't really care where it is, but this thing will be nice to have. Extra science per district. I mean, we'll need to start building out a lot more districts and stuff. We should also make sure we continue getting plenty more industry and, yeah, some science and blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of things that we need to be getting right now. Remember in the last video, we also conquered a lot of territory from our neighbors, the Huns, and I do not feel guilty about it because I hate them. And in fact, this video, I would not be surprised if we decide to just go ahead and devour the rest of them as well. Or maybe vassalize them, I don't know. As a general principle, if the stinking Huns exist, they need to die. That's my motto. We can build on an iceberg? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but all right, we'll go ahead and build over there too. That seems fine, and let's go ahead and continue getting more resources, and you get some food districts going first, I think, because you desperately need to grow. We will focus on city growth with both of these like so, and boom. Okay. So once again, I'll remind you people that I do reserve the right to do some jump cuts if necessary. We'll see how fast we can progress now that we are not at war. Get a little pop-up for finishing philosophy tech there. As far as tech, we could get sailing for free, which I guess I'll go ahead and do. Might as well. And then, let's see, what else we want? Rhetoric, so we can start getting more science with libraries would make sense. After that, quadriremes? Maybe. I mean, conquest, attach outpost cost, not useful too much right now, but maybe if we can start exploring some of the ocean territory, we'll find something good there. We haven't even gotten out of most of the classical era techs, and I'm already in the medieval era. We just seem to have progressed really, really quickly. Land rights. We want extra food for every attached territory, which will be mostly 10, in some cases 20 food for a city, or make it cheaper to merge, attach, or claim territories using money instead of influence. Truth be told, this is very attractive to me, but I can use money instead of industry. So I'll use the money for that. And with these Bandaris, I'm actually going to be making a ridiculous amount of extra influence too. So I feel like this is still going to be okay. Let's go for that communal land. I think that's fine. And then industrial production, I know I still want to do, but I mean, it's very expensive. That, honestly, I'm shocked that I have that so early on. I don't really know why I do. What is my power-up, by the way, as a merchant? What does it do again? Receive more fame when earning merchant era stars, blah, blah, blah. Can use influence to marshal venture capital toward a resource deposit, either creating an extractor or generating money. Really? Okay. Like what? 60 gold here and there? I don't really care that much about that. 60 gold is nothing to me. All right, we can advance our religion. What do we want? Cheaper civics? It's okay. War support? Science on research quarters. We haven't built any of these yet, but we probably should. Money quarters, stability per garrison, and food on harbors. I think I'm going to go for the science, because I do think that it is worthwhile building a lot of those research quarters. We haven't done that up to this point, and I think that we really should, because it seems like I'm still falling behind a bit in science right now. The Battle for the Mind. Gain 15 science on cities. That's 60 science per turn right now. That's pretty good. Faith or gain money. Nope, we're going to go ahead and study and just get a stupid amount of extra free science for the next few turns. Over here in Maikine, let's go ahead and extract some iron. We should probably get a few more districts here and there. think I'll save that for science, actually. What else can you get? You can get charcoal kilns and water mills and artisan workshops. Those are all going to be good for me. Lots of food, lots of industry. That's what I want. And we definitely will be consolidating this continent at some point pretty soon, I have no doubt. Not a lot happening that turn, that's fine. So how are we doing on influence and stuff? Making 309 per quarter right now, per turn. Oh my gosh. And 314 gold while still sustaining a fairly large army. Who the heck are these guys? We got a bunch of swordsmen and stuff trying to land over here. Oh, I don't think I appreciate that, none. No, I do not. Let's go ahead and start moving some more folks. I think we need to go explore over here. We need to go exploring in this direction. It's all shallow water anyway, and claim this for the glory of our capital. I see some more resources we can extract as well. Yeah, sure enough, these guys are just running around, and they actually are assaulting my city. That is weird and kind of annoying and dumb, but okay. We will meet you in the field of battle, you curs. There we go, easy enough. I think we lost just some garrison units, which I don't really care about that much. Okay, so let's see. My city has lost 3 population due to lower food. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we're working on that mausoleum, so we'll start getting a lot of extra science coming out of that. By the way, what does this forest do exactly? Does it say anywhere what this does? I don't know. It's a natural wonder. I imagine it does something kind of cool. Anyway, over here in this city, let us probably generate some science, I'm thinking. Probably science across the board is going to be good. We also could really use some more stability. And you know what? It never hurts to have extra influence and such, right? After that, I don't know, maybe a bit more food over this way, plus maybe a harbor? Yeah, a harbor over here would get me 20 more stability. My gosh, why does that work so well? I have no idea. I mean, it must be because it's attaching to that Bendari. Siege tactics have been researched. Okay, and we get another era star for us. Cool. What else do we want to research? How about the foreign outposts and then feudalism? That could be pretty solid. And then beyond that, I don't really know if I care too much. Probably start working down things like alchemy and go heavy on science for a bit. We could really use a bit more age advancement. Apparently, we can already move on to the next religion already. Jeez, dude. All right, science per alliance does me nothing. Land and naval speed is okay, actually. I do like the idea of every city getting just 15 more industry. It's not a huge amount by the end of the day, but it does help a little bit. War support, money for trade routes, and influence per commons quarters. I like the movement speed, but we're gonna go ahead and just grab more industry across the board. I mean, it's never gonna hurt to have extra industry, am I right? I think so. The reason we're advancing so stinking quickly, by the way, is simply because our neighbors, the Huns, never actually seem to have developed their own religion, which means they basically adopted mine, so I get extra population with my religion right off the bat. It's a little broken, if I'm honest, but I'm not unhappy about it. I like that we instantly embark, by the way. This is a pretty nice little power, this Mtepe thing. Being able to just move around super quick. I mean, usually it would take me like 3 turns to have made that embarkation over there. But over here, we can actually see what the heck is over in this area and just go ahead and set up a little outpost. It'll be fun. We're playing the colonial game, gosh dang it. Yes, apparently we are struggling a lot with our population here in our capital city, but I think it's hit equilibrium. Every time we get one new pop, it's like too much and it just degrades and then it builds up again and blah, blah, blah. Who have we met? The Persians. Hi, Persians. I will introduce myself. I declare war. No, I don't declare war. It would be fun. Where have I found you, though? We apparently can be introduced, and I don't know where you are or where you came from. There you are! Hi! Okay. So, we're pretty sure, then, that their capital, or their continent's probably off to the east. Where should I set up quick outposts? Great question. It's not going to be a very good outpost. No matter what I do, I am pretty sure. So, I'll just set it up over here as of next turn, make sure we snag this and the luxuries before the Persians can do anything that I would not personally approve of. World deed accomplished. We discovered an imperial power, by which I'm pretty sure you mean that I am the imperial power. We can use influence to buy out a Bendari with 44 gold! Oh my god, that's so stronka! Yeah, okay, the Swahili are pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. We can even get we can just spend our influence and basically get the stability right back. And then over here, yeah, let's go ahead and attach this for 155, and all of a sudden, I'm already ready to move on to the next era. It's only been a few turns! Whatever, it's probably fine. We would like to go and ransack this redoubt before this becomes a problem, because I don't want them to continue spawning any more stuff. That doesn't sound like fun. Yes, I know. We actually don't need to move on to the next era. Again, I haven't even finished researching all of the classical era texts. So why would I do that right now? Answer, I won't. That would be dumb. Gosh, being able to just buy things out is awesome, by the way. I can literally just go ahead and spend my huge amounts of money to just buy out whatever I want. Who needs industry anymore? If you're playing as a Swahili, you'll be freaking rich. Money solveth all problems. Look at this. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Who even cares? Yes, I'm broke now. Meh, whatever. We just upgraded our city a lot. Lord, this is nuts. Non-aggression pact. Nah. I make no promises. I make no promises at all. I might just have to kill you. Ooh, we found Mount Vesuvius. Fun. Do I dare settle a city right next to it? I mean, I'm tempted for funsies. We probably should try to claim this area, though it will put me at odds with the Persians, undoubtedly. This also doesn't appear to be a very large territory. Let's take a bit more of a look around, but the Persians have been expanding. They've claimed territories over in this direction. The Persians do get extra city cap, so they tend to be fairly good at expanding. I'm going to be a little bit, struggling on that front, but it'll be fine. Religious minorities, do we dare to tax them if they follow foreign religions, or do we want extra stability because we're an untaxed minority? Honestly, there's no reason to address this at all. We don't have any foreign religions yet that I know of. Do we? Hang on, maybe we do. No, we do not. So yeah, it's a moot question. I think it's a purely philosophical one at this point, but why worry about it? Why bother? It doesn't matter. More era stars, 2 more era stars. Bring them all in. Give me all that fame. I'm gonna be glorious. Sands of time. Do we want to become bountiful, patriotic, or venerate fanatical? I don't care about religious districts here too much. I guess we'll go for bountiful, though it's probably temporary at best. More stuff. What do we want? Science. Yes. Load up on the science, dang it, and get me some of them science districts up and running. Yeah. We can seriously move on to the next tenant already? My gosh. Our religious development is just ridiculous here. Raise monuments. Every cultural wonder gets me 50 science. This is worth 100 science straight up right now. Sustain the faithful. Stability on territories if they fall in foreign religions. No thank you. Money per alliance. Nope. And combat strength. All right, raise up the monuments. Why not? Speaking of monuments, we could probably get ourselves another one right now. What do we got? The Angkor Wat. Okay. Food per faith. I mean, believe it or not, actually would be worth a lot of food because I'm pretty sure we're getting tons of faith here. Forbidden City, worth lots of war support whenever we go to war. I feel like this is new. The Great Mosque of Djenné. Extra fame. Wow, fame multipliers. Not necessary for me in this game because I feel like I'm doing really well, but this actually could be really good on the maximum difficulty. Notre Dame, extra faith for every research technology, and the Todai Ji, which is worth conversion stuff. None of these are outstanding. I guess I'm gonna take the Angkor Wat, and we'll just go ahead and double up on some faith somewhere. One of my cities is gonna be a holy city, gosh dang it, and the Angkor Wat is gonna make it glorious. We have established for ourselves an outpost in this world. I think we'll go ahead and just spend a whole bunch of influence buying out some various things. And yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and place down some serious food making and money making, and then we'll place down a harbor right next to it, which is also worth some stability. So when I want to convert this into a city, which I could do right now since I have city cap, it's actually going to be pretty powerful right off the bat. That said, I still don't know if there are any other luxuries that I would want to buy first. Let's see. No, we've basically explored everything at this point. All right, you know what? I guess there's no reason not to. Let's just go ahead and evolve this into a city right now. Boom, done. Okay, we're looking great. Also, because we got feudalism first, a lot of the low-level buildings are already done. So we get extra population, and I'm gonna get a lot of stats on this fresh city right off the bat. It's great. 2 more era stars for me, and we're not even done. I need to kill off... no, I've actually killed too many military units, apparently. I just need to earn a little bit more money to get even more fame. And again, we're making so much money right now. Like, this is not even a thing. The Distant Metropolis. We've learned about colonization. Applies the subservient status on captured cities, which means captured cities get extra money and industry. Okay. or harmonious, which gets stability. I'm gonna take the stability, I think. Although, that's mostly useful if we actually are gonna find, like, some neutral independent cities and start conquering the natives. But, I don't see much point in getting the caption modifier and stuff, like for extra food and industry, or money and industry, when we're fighting another empire, because, well, usually you have to wait until the dang war is over anyway, and I assume the modifier starts right off the bat. I could be wrong on that, and if I am, please let me know. Hey, look, the Huns are still moving around with their stupid hordes. And by the way, yes, I know, because they're nomads, that's why they get so many numbers so stinking fast. It's just ludicrous, all right? That's all I'm saying. It's just a little ludicrous, all right? Let's place down an Angkor Wat. Let's do it right over here in the snow. I think it'll be very picturesque. And then after that, more science. Sorry, not science. Faith. Not science. No. Lots of faith. Because the Angkor Wat will get me a ridiculous amount of food in this city once I have lots and lots of faith to work with. More science. What do I want now? Upgrades for units would be great. I mean, we've got our alchemy, so that's going to be a load of extra science if we can start building that up. Let's see. War summons go for things like crossbowmen? Maybe. Pikemen could be useful. Heavy infantry for better swordsmen. I mean, we do have swordsmen to upgrade. That would be nice. Knights. I like, by the way, that because we're playing as one of the African cultures, you actually do have different art for the respective units. That's pretty interesting. Better siege weapons could be useful. Guilds, seafaring mastery, furnace steel, armory, blah, blah, blah. You don't ever need to get a furnace steel per se, but it is nice to get the high furnace, even if I don't care too much about armories. All right, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and worry about getting chivalry, then the furnace steel, then work back toward heavy infantry, then probably things like military architecture, seafaring mastery. Then, by the time we're done with that, we should go ahead and move on. In fact, if anything, I actually am delaying too much right now for the sake of the video. I ought to be moving forward.
As feudal
Excuse me. And I ought to be moving forward and getting the three-masted ship. The three-masted ship is a fantastic tech that gives your new cities on new areas a lot of power. Like, it's really, really good. We probably would like to train up more units. Can I fit 5 in an army yet? No, I don't have that tech for some reason. Okay. I don't need the tourney fields. I don't need stability per researcher. I guess we'll just go ahead and take some science buildings. Anything else that would work in my new city? My new city is actually in really good shape right off the bat. It's kind of nuts. Civics, compatibilism, what do we want? Science on a holy site. Okay. Or on research quarters, we get faith. Well, I don't generally care that much about getting some extra faith, though it can work in the Angkor Wat at the very least. That said, we would lose our progress here, which would cost some science. So I guess between the two, we'll go ahead and take compatibilism. But I don't think that either of these are outstanding for me, if I'm honest. They're just sort of okay, and that's kind of it. Nothing really exciting there. All right, let's see. How you guys doing? Fine. We can upgrade our javelin riders to what? Knights? Okay, so we lose our range ability, but we can turn them into really powerful melee horse units. Now, the Persians are going to be using immortals, which are actually really, really good. Especially for, I mean, I think they're still in the classical age, right? Really good unit. Fantastic strength, very good against cavalry. So using cavalry to fight against the Persians, generally not advisable. Not impossible, just generally not very advisable. Akkad is starting to starve. Gosh dang it. Please stop with that.
Yes.
Well, there's the furnace steel done already. Okay, so now we're going to be working on the war summons and everything else. Only a couple more turns until we get a whole bunch of this stuff, basically. Right. I don't know. I'm still leaning toward we should probably just go ahead and move on into the next era, but I just don't wanna yet. Can we attack you yet? We could do a surprise war. I mean, it would be very surprising, no doubt about it. It would be very mean-spirited and surprising. I like mean-spirited. Let's go ahead and start moving some units off in this direction. I want to take these guys out, or something. I don't know. I see a whole bunch of your Hunnic units here. You got one more horseman, an Aztec horseman. Oh, they become Aztecs. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so they've moved on into the medieval era. How they got enough era score to pull that off, I'm not too sure, but they found a way. Where there is a will, there is often sometimes a way. Do we have any other armies I'm missing out on right now? No, I think the other army's down over here. All right, we're going to attack these guys. We're going to see how fast we can destroy them before I move on into the next era. I think I just saw an army became lost at sea. All right, so this is something I would love for the developers to change in the AI here. Maybe it's fine right now, but at least it's looking to me like these guys kind of set themselves up for failure. It's like, we're lost at sea! It's like you're a coastal unit. You should pretty much never be going out to sea. What were you doing?
You should listen to this.
I don't want to listen to you. Shush, go away. You don't deserve my luxuries. I'm the most luxurious of luxuries. No. So do you want to just go ahead and upgrade all my units? I think the answer to that is probably yeah. Would have been nice to also upgrade things like my swordsman, but we were not able to do that yet. Nonetheless, we can go ahead and just pay the money. Yes, it's going to increase my maintenance and stuff, but this is why we make lots of gold, right? This is why we play as the Swahili, and we're having a lot of fun with it, I must say. Let's see. So just these 3 armies and nothing else, huh? All right, so next turn, I think what we do is we just jump on these guys, and then we just go immediately for Knossos. Take the capital out, and really, what else do they have? Answer? Not much. Not much at all. There's a couple more Aerostars done. Beautiful. Let's just go ahead and attack you. Come here, come here, come here. No, don't run from me. Get over here. Gosh, dang it. Why does the AI get to do this before I get to have fun with it? I was trying to kill you. Why would you not let me just do that? Oh, whatever. All right, well, we can upgrade my swordsman now, so that's exciting at least. They're probably going to go and cause trouble in my capital now, which is very irritating, but fine. We'll have one set of armies go and chase down their hordes, and the others go and siege down their capital. Because I can, and that's all the reason that I need. All right. Oh, we caught him, but then he ran away. This is the problem with the Huns, man. Even when he's the Aztecs, he taunts me. How far do you get to move? He went from here to here in one turn. I know he got to retreat and all, but jeez, dude. That's just not nice. We can, by the way, have Mycenae simply absorb a cod, and I'm thinking we're just going to go ahead and do that, if I'm honest. It's probably going to create some really serious issues as far as, like, my food and my population, but we're already at our city cap. I'm going to take Knossos. Akkad's never going to get to grow because they can't have any attached territories, so let's just go ahead and spend the influence. Make this into one really big city, and oh my god, yes, we have minus 238 food. Yeah, man, that's... wow, that is a lot to lose, ain't it? Ooh, boy. More world deeds accomplished. We got seafaring mastery before anyone else did. That's exciting. All right, let's see. I'm going to send one army over here, and we're going to try to force them to retreat or something. Let's actually just pull these guys down here as well. Please attack. All right, now we get to actually fight these guys. Thank you. All right. Oh, wow, we can do a lot of damage using these knights. Yeah, it turns out the knights are pretty good, which was not surprising. We kind of thought that they were going to be this good. But yeah, turns out the Huns are very technologically inferior at this point, so we can cause some true havoc. I like what I'm seeing here, guys. I like it a lot. We're just going to be lazy and turn this on to automatic battle at this point. Why not? Let's just go ahead and finish them off. Boom, there we go. That deals with most of their army, and we got more Aerostars. Good lord, we're going to get so much stinking fame out of this. Why am I moving so slowly with some of these units? I don't know, but for some reason we are. 3 units is not going to be enough to deal with Knossos, but we could at least I was going to say we could at least lay them under siege, but no, he decided to sortie out immediately. Fine, you want it the hard way? We'll take it the hard way. What else do we want to do as far as science? We only have guilds left. That's it. All right, there is literally no reason I should continue sticking around in the medieval era. As fun as it has been, there's no good reason. Accursed words, more faith or super productive in Mycenae? 25% more faith with the Angkor Wat will turn into a lot of extra food, but I guess I actually do kind of need the food, weirdly, but no. You know, but we also don't want to work toward things like tradition. I don't know what we want, really. I guess we'll just punish. You only have a couple of bad options, in my opinion. Nothing too exciting over there. All right, so let's take a look at the cultures and see what else we can get. The Haudenosaunee, no, Maasai, there they are. This is the new culture, I do believe. Let me just make sure that I'm not an idiot. No, I am not an idiot. It is the Maasai. All right, what are the Maasai? Another agrarian civ. Population consumption goes down a lot, which means we can sustain a huge population. So anything that boosts up how much productivity we get per pop is going to be very good for us as the Maasai. We also get access to the Nkang, or Nkang, however you say that, food per adjacent exploitation, as well as just generally being a good farmer's quarter. And for our unique units, we have Morans, I don't know what they are, wielding vicious rungu-throwing clubs. Okay, so they're ranged units with 43 strength. Receives a penalty when defending in close combat, and then they're also implacable. Bonus combat strength against damaged targets. Oh, wow, okay. So this could be good then. A really good form of archer, I guess. Let's go ahead and adopt that. Confirm. And in the next video, we will get to move on to becoming a new culture. Actually, I guess we'll just go ahead and do that right now. What else do we want to get over here? Let's go ahead and get ourselves some extra industry plus some more science. Move our units around. These guys can't move much, to be honest, but oh well. We're going to have a hard time actually redeploying my army. I really wish we were following these roads a bit better, but alas and alack. And this boat is apparently ready to upgrade to a cog. I'll go ahead and take that. And let's go and explore the ocean. See what else we can find. Please don't get lost at sea. All right, end our turn, move on to the next era. Ba-boom, we are now hitting up, what is it called, the modern era? Yeah, not Renaissance, modern era. All right, well, I think the Maasai are ready to conquer. Thank you all for watching, and again, thank you to Amplitude and Sega for sponsoring this video. If you guys like what you see, you can find more in the description down below. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.